the
Okay.
bucket still have popcorn. She grabs the bucket, and after everybody's already like left the theater, she fucking throws the bucket, holding the bucket still in hand, but all the popcorn just flies everywhere.
Why? Any reason, or she's just a cunt?
Well, she just kind of wanted fresh popcorn, and well, she feels like people who work in movie theaters don't really earn their pay, and it's one of those like, okay,
I hate people like that.
you're not helping the system. Like,
I've dated.
if you're gonna fuck with people, don't fuck with people in the movie theater.
Have you ever gone to a movie with like a girl's family?
Oh God, no.
I've dated two girls that the first time I ever saw a movie with them, it was like with members of their family. And one of them, her dad was there. And I had her on one side of me and her dad on the other side of me. And that was weird.
So you just kind of sit there like...
I actually like that girl's dad a lot, though. He's cool as shit.
Still. It's one of those like...
Yeah, because it was like only the second time I'd ever met her dad, and I was like, this is awkward. Then the other time it was like this girl's whole, the other girl was like her whole family unit, her sister, her grandma, everybody, and I was like, fuck.
I had a moment there
and
where...
it was like a kids movie, and I'm not really into kids movies, so it was bad.
I had a moment there with a girl where I actually, met with her parents. Met with her parents, met with her aunt, and it was like, oh, it's a big family gathering.
You've only met one girl's parents?
Oh, no, I met several, but it was I didn't realize, there was a difference between I was already dating them, and then I was meeting the parents, compared to... trying to date and instead immediately meeting the parents.
Yeah, fair enough.
I
get where that comes from.
That was my thing. I had dated several girls and had, dated them long enough to then meet the parents. And then to be like, hey, how's it going? I've been dating your daughter for a minute. But there was one girl where I, tried to pursue her and she was like... okay, you gotta meet me here at this location. Turned out it was her house. And turned out her father and her mother and her aunt all sat me down and, we had a nice little chat.
What did they talk about?
What are your interests with my daughter?
Oh. Those kinds of people.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
One time,
it was
the first time I met this girl's dad that I dated, we had just got done having sex.
Oh, God.
And I hadn't washed my hands or anything. And...
do I want to know? I don't feel like I want to know.
I felt really bad about shaking this dude's hand after just using that hand to jerk off onto his daughter's face.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
I don't know.
That's brilliant.
There wasn't anything on my hand or anything, but it felt...
still, you were just
felt wrong, yeah.
Hi, sir. It's
yeah.
Oh... okay.
It's and you'd still kind of smell the sex on your hand, you know what I mean?
Sex has a smell? What?
Sex does have a smell. A very particular smell. It's not necessarily a bad smell, but it's not necessarily a good smell either. Just kind of a smell.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You can't smell it, though. You yourself can't smell it.
Well, I mean, sometimes, it just depends.
If you're sitting there jerking off, you're not smelling, you don't smell yourself,
No, but I'm talking about sex, not jerking off.
Very good, Colton. Now that we've gotten to the main topic.
Well, I just feel like you're comparing them, and I feel like this isn't the instance you should compare those two things.
No.
One time, I had just met, it wasn't a girl, it was just one of my friends from school. I went over to his house for the first time and met his parents. And I was there for maybe like 20 minutes before his mom went through his dad's phone, found out his dad was having an affair, and I'm just like over at this kid's house, like his parents had agreed, like he called them at school and they had agreed to give me a ride home, and like they're screaming at each other and I'm just like needing to go home, but I'm like, these people are my ride. Like, what the fuck do I do in this situation? That was the
So
worst.
I know you're having family issues, but can I get you a ride before you decide to like keep going? Or is this going to be part of the routine right now? Because I don't want to be a part of it.
Eventually, I did end up getting a hold of my mom, and she came to get me. But
yeah,
that was one of the most awkward situations I've ever been in.
It's a family affair. Oh my god.
Because, like, I've been at a friend's house and, like, they're having, like, family problems or whatever, but nothing, like, that serious where they're, like, screaming at each other, like, very intimate details about their life. They're screaming at each other.
So, like,
I fake it every time, and I'm like, oh. Well, I wish you'd shave more. God damn it, what?
your pussy smells like fish all the time.
Oh.
Oh.
Close your legs, your breath stinks.
She fires back. Your dick's only 2 inches.
One time I dated this girl that for some reason enjoyed getting into arguments in public places. She couldn't just, like, wait till it got home. She always decided to, like, argue very loudly in public.
What the fuck?
She'd be, like, screaming at me. I'm like, lower your fucking voice. There's like, people around and shit.
And then she'd get louder.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Like, settle the fuck down. Like, let's go get in the car and fucking talk about it. And, oh, I wanted to.
Yeah.
I wanted to. That's when you know it's bad. When you want to, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when you know you need to get away.
Yeah. And then you wonder why we're walking away.
Because that's the only time I've ever wanted to put my hands on a female. And I knew that, like, because I wanted it, I was like, no, this is no good.
Nope.
Never
doing it.
Never doing this again.
Nope. I've had some awkward situations before.
What's the most awkward situation you've ever been in?
That I've ever been in?
Yeah.
Well, there was a time when I was in a theater, actually, in my high school. And I, like, bust through the door thinking nobody's there. And I'm seeing my buddy, like, making out with a girl. And whatever. And next minute, he just goes home. Like, our thing's still going on. Like, after the show's over and everything, we're gonna strike the set and, like, start over. No, my buddy just leaves. Just straight up, like, poof, gone.
Well, why'd he leave?
Well, I'm gonna get to that here in a minute.
Did he fucking blam in his pants? He blamed his pants, didn't he? God damn it.
And so the girl comes up to me and she's like, okay, does he really not have a cell phone, or is that just a lie? And I'm like, no, he really, like, has gone his entire, like, elementary, junior high, and high school life with no cell phone. And so she was like, okay. I just
never had that problem.
Yeah.
I never had, like...
Never?
Never.
You never just like, oh, man. Let me tell you, embarrassing.
I've had, like, awkward boners before. But...
Yeah, I know. When you, like, publicly just, like, and you just, like, jizz in your pants, it just, you fucked. You just kind of, like, I need to go home and wipe away the shame, because that was very, I can't even think of the word right now. It's a very awkward moment at the time.
I would imagine that would be an awkward moment.
So
I'm really glad that I've never had to deal with that.
God,
I don't know what
damn. And the day that you do, like, it doesn't even have to be like anything. Like, it doesn't even have to be anything sexual. And it just all of a sudden you just kind of like, whoa, why? Like, yeah.
I feel like I'm way past that now, though.
Well,
takes like
you hope.
Takes like fireworks and whips and chains to get me to come now. Not really, but
oh my!
Stick a piece of celery up my ass.
I don't think it'd come out like that. I think it would have more of a crunch.
Crunch. Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies.
That's, oh my god. It's both wonderful and terrible. Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies.
Don't you hate awkward situations, though? Like you're somewhere and something happens and you're like, why did I have to be here right now? Like, why do I'm not even involved with this.
Sometimes it is when you're involved and it's like, this is awkward.
Yeah.
One lately that I can think of, like, was I was at a dance and the girl I went to, like, ask to dance, she didn't necessarily tell me no, but she was like, go ask my date. And I guess I should have just, like, left it at that.
Did you ask her fucking date?
I'm not entirely the brightest or the sharpest tack in the box.
That's so funny, I'm not even laughing. Like, it's fucking hilarious, but I feel bad at the same time.
I caused drama between them that night. I didn't mean to. It just...
Yeah, that was definitely her way of saying, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah. And I did not pick up on that. So it was very much a...
Go ask my date, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Totally. No, I'm not even kidding either. Like, alright. And I did. And I bet you to this day, if she hears my name, she will not give you a good review of me.
I feel like that's high school, though. Everybody's kind of a piece of shit in high school. Everybody is a piece of shit in high school.
Fair enough. But she was super, like, LDS. And, I don't know. Everybody talks like she's the greatest thing. And I'm over here like, she's really fucking not, actually.
Well,
I don't know. She did try to be a sweetheart and let me down gently, and I'm over here just like...
Was he bigger than you?
He was a jock. And oh yeah. The problem is, because he knows who I am, he also knows my older sister. And because my older sister is older than him, and also not afraid to kick the living shit out of him, like, My sister was the older sibling that came and